Hey everybody, and happy Monday night. Sorry about the delay in getting the show started. For some reason, my program wasn't connecting to YouTube, so had to completely reboot everything, get started back up. But here we are, up and running now. So thank you for joining me a little bit later than than normal, but. So this is going to be game number 97 of my season-long project using History Maker Baseball from Play.com, playing out with one of the teams from their fictional Baseball America set. It's a 12-team set. I have taken team number 1, who I've dubbed the New England Minutemen, running them through a full 162-game season, and I'm highlighting all of the starts for their rookie pitcher, Fernando De La Rosa. So we'll take a look at Fernando's stats here. So Fernando, this will be his 20th start of the season. He's 12-5 so far. His ERA is 4.31. So he's had some ups and downs. He did win his last time out, pitched 5 2/3 innings and picking up a win, scattering 6 hits, 7 Ks, and 4 runs with just 1 walk. So if this is your first time joining me, welcome aboard. Please feel free to use the chat room and leave any questions that you might have or comments, and I will try to get to them in between innings. And if you're joining us again, welcome back, and this should be an exciting game, hopefully. I guess you never know what'll happen. So since the last time we were together, when New England pounded New York 13-4, they finished up that series of them with a 4-2 win, and then had a 3-game series in Milwaukee, where they dropped against Milwaukee, sorry. They dropped the opener, but then won the next 2, and this is the first game of a series in Seattle, and this is the beginning of a long 11-game road trip for the Minutemen. And so tonight, De La Rosa will be taking on D'Angelo Ellis. We'll go down here to our new field cam and take a look at the starters. So anybody that's joining me back, you'll notice I've changed things up just a little bit, and I have added a second camera, actually a third camera, to showcase the game booklet. As I realize sometimes if people are watching and haven't seen the gameplay before, that they might like to see where the results are coming from. So we have this new screenshot down here, or new camera shot down here, that I'll be referring to throughout the game. So here we go. We'll do the pre-game rolls. So all the History Maker Baseball games start on the game day chart, and what we're going to do is determine the team's chemistry. So that goes by their current win streak, as well as any players that are currently happy. And so right now we have a 2-game win streak going, and we actually do have one player who is happy till further notice. So that will add 1 to it. So we'll roll that, and we get 3. So that means that the team is going to be in a sunny mood for the day. So we'll roll on the sunny side of the chart, see if there's any changes to our team. And indeed, we're going to get a major perk with one of our starters. We'll see which starter it is. It's either our first baseman or our right fielder. So it's going to be our right fielder, which tonight is Mike St. Clair. This could be interesting. And his major perk is that he gets the Delta rating till further notice. So there are some results on the in the scorebook here. For instance, at 116. Where instead of getting a single, if the batter has a delta rating, you would refer to this chart. And so a sunny delta rating, some really good things can happen. So we'll see if that indeed comes up during the game. So one player is going to lose a till further notice. And another player will gain 1. So those, till further notices, each team can only have 2 at a time. And so I have a nice old school loose leaf notebook that I've been keeping track of these during the season. So this is actually going to be the 34th one that's happened. So McCarthy had a good eye stat. Ross Nutter, one of my relief pitchers, is the player that's happy. So we're going to have to go to the next page. This will be number 34, and St. Clair gets the Sunny Delta rating. Right, I think this is what, 7, we're at July 24th, 2017 of my playthrough. So, all right, so there we go. There are the pre-game rolls. So, all right. Let's see, just checking on the messages. Oh, sorry about that, Mark. There's a user in the comment section, his screen name is Mungo Jerry. I thought his name was Jerry. But, all right, D. Scott Howard has joined us from the beautiful Pacific Northwest. All right. Well, you'll be happy that your Seattle Dragons are playing here tonight. All right, so here we go. D'Angelo Ellis has finished his warm-up tosses, and Manny Infante for the Minutemen is going to lead thing off, and we're ready to play ball here from Jeff Hale Stadium in downtown Seattle, Washington. All right, so here we go. Manny Infante playing second base tonight for us. Lead things off, and we get a 3-4-6. So the pitcher check is blank. It asks if the batter is eager. He's not. And so we're going to get a walk. And if he was an active runner, he would steal second. But he's not. And this result is highlighted in purple. So we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. So my team is harmonious, and all the other teams I'm playing against, they are just neutral. So that's one of my disadvantages, is that all the other teams stay neutral and I have highs and lows. So, all right, so we get a 2-3. It asks, is the pitching team in harmony? No, they're neutral. So instead of getting a strikeout, it's going to be a walk. So back-to-back walks to start off the first inning. To Infante and Ramon Cruz, and now our DH for the night, Santos Uraneta, will step up with a chance to maybe get some do some damage here in the top of the first. But unfortunately, that's not going to do it. The pitcher is not an ace, but our batter does have the whiffer quality, so he is going to go down swinging, and that is a big first out. That sets up a potential double play to get out of the inning. Mike St. Clair, our right fielder, cleanup batter, will come up now. Let's see if he can get something done. Oh, 2-2-5. The pitcher is not a star. Let's see. So here's our first semi-quality. It asks if the batter is a slugger, and he's a semi-slugger, but he has a dot beside it, and they decided I came up with a dot, so he is a slugger. So that means, unfortunately, he's going to pop out to right field. All right, so 2 down. Both of the runners will hold. That'll bring up our veteran first baseman, Doug Rossello. Now with a chance to maybe get a 2-out RBI. 2-3-3, ace or star, no. A slugger check. Well, again, he's a semi-slugger. The dot says yes, and this time it's a good thing to be a slugger because he is going to get a 3-run homer into the left field stands. All right, so he gets a pitch inside, pulls it, and sends it into the left field bleachers. And it is 3-0 New England here in the first. All right, D'Angelo Ellis almost pitched out of danger, but left a mistake pitch right in Rossello's wheelhouse. And they go up 3-0 here, and still just 2 outs, so maybe a chance to do some more damage. Rookie Justin Norris will come up. Let's see, is he, no. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart for the first time. So infield drama, you roll 2 dice, as well as the decider die. Let's see, so infield drama 1-6 is the shortstop gold. That is Gavin Fontenot, and he is neutral, so he is not gold. So he's going to dive and just miss it, and Justin Norris is going to get a 2-out single. So now another runner on for our catcher, Solomon Horn. Let's see, we're going to go back to the regular chart for this. Let's see, so it's asking if the batter is a scrapper. He's a semi-scrapper. The dot says yes, so it would have been a double, but he's just going to get a single into left field. And with 2 outs, the runner's going to be off on contact, and he'll make his way to third. So we got runners at the corners. And our third baseman tonight, Ronnie Sear, will come up. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Is there an iron catcher? No, it's actually a gold catcher tonight for them. The batter does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout. So that will finally end the top of the first. So 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 runners left on. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. It's New England 3 and Seattle coming up to bat. All right, so our rookie De La Rosa staked to a 3-0 lead. And Gavin Fontenot, one of the Fontenot brothers on the Seattle team, will lead things off. He is their shortstop. All right, so here we go. De La Rosa, see if he can keep this 3-run lead. Well, that's not a good way to start it. He is going to give up a leadoff double to Gavin, and they'll have a runner scoring position right off the bat. Now Mitch LaVale, their center fielder, will come up. Nobody out. Runner at second. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher. No, our catcher is neutral. The batter is not a champion, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. So the outfield drama chart works just the same as the infield drama, except for checking the outfielders. Let's see, 2-6 is the center fielder stoic. No, that's Ramon Cruz. He is semi-active, so he will make the grab for a fly out center field. Runner will hold at second. All right, so 1 down, still that runner in scoring position for third baseman Kurt Swarange. Let's see, and he is going to go down swinging. All right, so the 3-5-6 result, it asks if the pitcher is the same hand as the batter is, then he strikes him out. So De La Rosa, right-handed batter, Swarange, a right-handed batter. So 2 down now. The catcher, Damaso Aceves, will come up. Let's see, he is also going to go to the outfield drama chart. Right, and this asks if the right fielder is gold, and that's Mike St. Clair, and unfortunately he is not. So he's going to bobble the ball, it's going to be a single, and then he's going to bobble the ball, making a play, and the batter's going to go to second on the air. And so unfortunately, Fontenot is going to score. He'll score on the hit. And then Aceves is going to be at second as St. Clair fumbles the pickup, fielding the ball in right. And okay, so 1 run in, and Aceves gets himself in scoring position thanks to that error. And now the other Fontenot brother, Gus, who is playing in left field tonight, will come up. Let's see, is he eager? He's not, so he is gonna reach base by a walk, and we're gonna go back to the chemistry chart. All right, I see a conversation going on about Jerry Mungo. Let's see. Oh, because Mungo Jerry comes from, there was a 70s one-hit wonder called Mungo Jerry. Okay. But yes, it also sounds like a good name for a baseball player. All right, so here we go, 1-6. Is the batting team dissonance? They are not. So let's see, Wade Allen, he is going to draw a walk, and suddenly the bases are loaded. Boy, just when it looked like De La Rosa was going to get out of the inning unscathed, suddenly the bases are full. 1 run already in. Dexter Ford, who's the right fielder for Seattle tonight, will come up. chance to do some damage here. Let's see, 3-3-4, is he an ace? No, the batter is not a sad sack. Oh boy. But is he? No, okay, so he is going to get a single. So everybody running on contact, that means that Aceves is going to score. Gus Fontenot's going to come around to score, and Wade Allen will hold at third. And there we go, it is a tie game. So the DH for Seattle will now come up. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Let's see, 3-4-4. Oh no, it has. If it's a prospect pitcher and our rookie De La Rosa, yes, he is a prospect. So we're going to go to the fence chart. So the fence chart is a micro chart, and the difference between a mini chart and a micro chart is you only roll 1 die. So the fence chart, it asks if the batter is a scrapper, a slugger, or a home run king, and he has none of those qualities, so we're just going to roll on the other chart, and we get a 1, so that is going to be a double. Alright, so Wade Allen will easily score, Ford will go to third, and oh boy, so a rough outing so far for De La Rosa. Let's see, 2 down now, 2 runners in scoring position. And he is going to get Steve Kaiser, the second baseman, to pop out to second base. Alright, and that will finally end the inning. Alright. So, that was an exciting first inning if you're into offense. Let's see, a total of 7 hits between both teams and 7 runs scored. We'll head to the top of the second, and it is 4-3 Seattle. Alright, let's see, question or comment, there's noise in the background. Alright, that's possible, that might be the TV. Let's see, Mark, what kind of noise is it? If you can just let me know, is it just is it a buzzing, or, because that's possibly what it could be my TV on the background. Alright, we'll go to the second. Let's see, we're going to have it sounds kind of like music. Huh. Alright, I'm not sure what that would be. Let me just make sure that I didn't have Alright, no, I appreciate you pointing it out. I'm just trying to see what it could be, because my audio right now is only... Okay, I think I got it figured out. I think that what it was is I had 2 microphones going, picking it up, so... Alright. Here we go. So Nakamura, our shortstop, is going to lead things off. Let's see, and he will lead things off, I believe, by getting a walk. Yep. Okay, so tying run aboard. It might be one of those high-scoring affairs. We'll go back to the top of our order. Manny Infante, he led off with a walk last inning, but he's going to get a single here. Okay. Let's see, so Nakamura will hold at second. So we've got 2 on again, nobody out for Ramon Cruz. Cruz also walked his first time up. Let's see, oh, but this time he is going to strike out. Alright, let's see, so, and that result was highlighted in blue, so that means that we're going to go to the right now chart. And how that works, if the pitcher just had a strikeout, he's going to be considered hot, and if he gave up a hit, then he would be considered cold. And then if it's before the 6th inning, they'll be semi-hot and semi-cold. Just the opposite for the batter. If the batter struck out his last time up, he'll be cold, and if he got a hit, he'll be hot. So in our case, Uraneta struck out the last time, so he'll be semi-cold, and the pitcher just struck out a batter, so he'll be semi-hot. Let's see what happens. 1-3. Is it a cold pitcher? No, he's not. So the batter's going to fly out to center field. All right, that means the runners will hold. All right, so first out of the inning. Now Mike St. Clair will come up. He flew out his first at bat. All right, we're going to go back to the regular charts. Oh no, and he is also going to strike out, and that will end the inning. So they get 2 runners on with nobody out, and then they both get stranded. So it's still 3-4 as we head to the bottom of the second. All right, let's see. Bob Hansen has joined us. Something about the screen is blurry. It might just be because of the new camera angles. Let's see. Let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger. Well, unfortunately, then that'll cover up. Is the whole screen blurry, guys, or is it just the game booklet? Let me know. Oh, and also make sure that you have the on the video that you're watching, that you have the quality turned up all the way. So at the if you hover over the screen, there's a little wheel that has the settings, and make sure that's set up to the highest quality. All right, you're saying that the whole screen is blurry. All right, well, I'm not sure. Oh, well, there we go. Bob just dinged. So yeah, Scott, go to the settings on your YouTube video. If you just hover over the video, there should be a little like gear in the bottom right hand corner. You click on that, and you can change the quality of the video. And so just make sure that it's turned up all the way, or as high as you can, and that should help with the blurriness of the video. That's what the problem was with Bob. So thanks for pointing that out, guys. All right, so here we go, bottom of the second. De La Rosa hoping to do a little bit better. Went through the whole lineup in the first inning. All right, Gavin Fontenot, he's going to lead off, and he is going to fly out to left field. All right, so there we go. That's what we needed to do. Get a quick out. Mitch LaVale now up. He flew out his first at bat. Let's see. So he's not going to be hot, and so he will pop out to third. Okay, so now Kurt Swarn, who struck out his first at bat, is now up. Let's see. Oh, he's going to get a 2-out single. All right. Let's see. Aceves, the catcher, will come up. He singled last inning. Oh no, and he is going to get a double. Darn. Okay, and with 2 outs on the lead die of 5, the runner is going to come around to score. All right, so that is the 5th run given up. So now our batter, or our pitcher, he loses his stamina rating, which is referred to as fresh in this, and he also gains the semi-struggler quality. So this might be a short outing for De La Rosa. All right, so the other Fontenot brother will come up now. Gus, he walked his last at bat. All right, in a 1-3-5, we're going to have our first unusual result. The lead die is blue, so that means we'll go to the umpire chart. So we got an umpire chart with the runner on second. All right, let's see. 2-4. Runner takes big lead. Pitcher attempts to pick off a pickoff throw, close throw. A respected umpire rules the runner safe. Oh, darn. Others rule the runner out. Oh, okay. So you can see that the umpires also have qualities. So the umpire at second base, Conrad Delhunty, he is semi-respected, but the dot came up blank. So he blew the call, but worked out in our favor, as Aceves is going to get picked off at second base, and that will end the inning. So Gus Fontenot will come up to bat to lead off the third. We'll head to the top of the third now. Let's see, it's still, oh no, it's 5-3 now, Seattle. So a lot of offense early. D'Angelo Ellis still in there working against New England. He had a 3-run first inning, but then shut everybody down last inning. Doug Russello will lead things off. He homered back in the first. Okay, so here is a fresh check. So the pitchers, their stamina, they're fresh the first 3 innings, and then semi-fresh the next 3 innings, unless of course they give up 5 or more runs. So Ellis is still fresh, so he will strike out Russello. All right, Justin Norris, he singled back in his first at bat. And this is going to be another fresh check. So Ellis still cruising here. He will get Norris to line out to second. Okay, so 2 quick outs. Now our veteran catcher Solomon Horn will come up. Horn singled his first at bat. And we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. All right, so drive to the outfield. 2-6 is the center fielder Stoic. That is Mitchell Vale. No, he is semi-active. So he is going to get to the play, and it'll just be a routine F8. And that will end the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. It is 5-3. All right, I think I'm going to let De La Rosa stay in for now to see if he can maybe salvage at least 3 innings before we go to the pen. So Gus Fontenot, who was up when Aceves got picked off last inning, will lead things off. All right, so it's a 3-5-6, which is asking if the pitcher is the same handed, and unfortunately he's not. So Gus is going to go opposite field and get a leadoff single. So I'm going to get some activity in my bullpen. I'll get a right-hander and a left-hander. I'll get Derek No warming up and Todd Madlock. Okay, so they will be ready to go if De La Rosa can't get things together here. Oh boy, well, and that's going to be another single. Wade Allen singles. Fontenot will go to second. Okay, and that'll bring up Dexter Ford. Ford singled his first at bat, and all right, I'm going to give him one more chance. And let's see, we get a 1-4-6. Hey, all right, so that is a flash check. And De La Rosa actually has double flash, so that means that he's going to strike out Ford, and then he will strike out Kennedy. So 2 down, still 2 on for Steve Kaiser, the second baseman for the Dragons. He flew out his first at bat. Let's see, and he is gonna, well, we're gonna go to the infield drama chart. So hot shot on the infield. 4-6 is the shortstop Gold. Well, he's semi-gold, but unfortunately the dot says no. So he is gonna boot it, and everyone is gonna be safe. All right, so it's gonna be an E6. Everyone will move up 1 base. And that was highlighted in red, so that means we're going to go to the experience chart. So now De La Rosa is a prospect, but I'm going to use my first manager card. So get 6 manager cards to play, so this will be my first one. And I'm going to play this card called a manager coaching tip, which turns a pitcher or batter into an icon for this at bat. All right. So Gavin Fontenot is a semi-prospect, and De La Rosa will now be considered an icon. And we get a 4-5. Whoop. Let's see, 4-5 prospect batter. Oh, well, no, he's not. Okay, but it's just going to be a hard to field infield grounder, the batter out at first. And if he was active, he would have actually beat it out, but. All right, so we'll say he hits a hard shot down the line. Sear has to dive to get it and stand up and throw to first. Whew. Okay, so De La Rosa gets out of a bases loaded jam and keeps it just a 2-run game. It's 5-3 as we head to the top of the 4th. Here in Jeff Hale Stadium in beautiful downtown Seattle, Washington. All right. Okay, so D'Angelo Ellis still on the mound for Seattle. He will face the 8-9-1 batters of New England. Our third baseman tonight, Ronnie Sear, will lead things off. He struck out his first at bat. Let's see, and he is going to draw a walk unless, so some of these results have a pair of glasses, and what that means is the umpires may come into play. So on a 1-2-5, if there's a questionable or a strict umpire, he calls strike 3 instead of ball 4. All right, so Jamie Gorin is semi-strict, so we're going to roll the decider die again. And, oh, yeah, unfortunately he is. So instead of ball 4, it's actually going to be called strike 3. Okay, so Kerry Nakamura now up. Our shortstop, he walked in his first at-bat. And he is going to ground out to short this time. Okay, so 2 out for Manny Infante, our leadoff man. He walked and singled so far. And let's see, he is a hot batter because he singled, and the dot says yes. So we're going to go to the fence chart. We'll roll this again. He is a semi-scrapper, so we'll see if he's a scrapper for this at bat. No, he's not. So we get to roll on the other column. Hey, and how about that? Manny Infante gets a home run. So a solo shot here in the 4th makes it a 1-run game. All right, how about that? The light hitting, well, I shouldn't say light hitting, but he's not known for his power. Drives one though, and we've got a 1-run game all of a sudden. Now Ramon Cruz, our center fielder, comes up. He has walked and struck out. And hey, he's going to get a 2-out single. So something going here in the 4th maybe. Our DH, Santos Uraneta, comes up. Uraneta has struck out and flown out. See some activity in the Seattle bullpen now. All right, 4-6-6. Okay. So this asks if the pitcher has control. He has semi-control. The dot says yes. And this is actually one of the times where it's not good to have control, because this means that he tipped his pitch and the batter's going to get a single. So Uraneta singles with 2 outs, going on contact. Cruz will motor into third base. So now runners at the corners for the ever-dangerous Mike St. Clair. Mike St. Clair leads our team with 32 home runs. So a chance to maybe tie the game or maybe take the lead. See, 2-4-4 is the pitcher an ace. He is not. The batter is not a champion though, so he is going to ground out to the shortstop. Oh, that's unfortunate. So big chance there goes by the wayside. But we'll head to the bottom of the 4th, and it's just a 1-run game, 5-4, with Seattle on top. All right, I'm gonna let De La Rosa face batters until somebody gets on. I've got a righty and a lefty ready in the pen. Let's see. So Laval is gonna lead things off, and we're gonna go to the outfield drama chart. 2-3 is a center fielder iron. No, he's gold. So one center fielder flies out to the other. 1 down, nobody on for Kurt Swarns. Swarns 1 for 2 on the day. 2-3-5. Pitcher is not wild. Let's see. The batter is eager, so it would be a single, except there's this thumb symbol beside it, and that means that if the batter is a whiffer, that instead of that result, he's actually going to strike out. So the batter is semi-whiffer. The dot says yes, so Swarns will go down swinging. And now 2 out, nobody on for the catcher, Sevis. He's had a good day so far, singled and doubled. Let's he workman? No. Is he patient? He is patient. So he's going to draw a 2-out walk. And with a dangerous left-handed hitter coming up, that is going to be it for De La Rosa. We can't take the chance of this game getting out of hand anymore. So he's going to give way to Derek No. So not the best outing of the year for De La Rosa. He goes 3 2/3. He's given up 5 runs, and he's still responsible for 1 on base right now. But let's see if Derek No can get through the inning here. So Gus Fontenot, he has walked and singled so far. All right, and that's a fresh check, and so it would have been a single, but instead Derek No gets Fontenot to ground out to short, and that'll end the inning, and that'll close the books on De La Rosa. We'll head to the top of the 5th. It's a big offensive game here. 5-4 Seattle. D'Angelo Ellis has scattered 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them back in the first. So he will hang on here into the 5th. And he will face Doug Rossello, who homered back in the first inning and has also struck out. Let's see, and this is a fresh check. So right now he's semi-fresh. The dot says yes, so he'll get Rossello to the line out to second base. 1 out. Nobody on for Justin Norris, who's 1 for 2 on the day. All right, this is a control check, and this time it works out to Ellis's benefit as he gets Norris to ground out to short. So 2 quick outs. Solomon Horn, the catcher for New England, 1 for 2 today. And he is going to pop out to second base, and that'll end this half of the inning. 1-2-3 goes New England in the 5th. We'll head to the bottom half, and it is still 5-4 Seattle. So that last result was highlighted in red, which means we're going to go to the experience chart. I'll leave Derek No in. No is neutral, and Wade Allen is an icon. All right, let's see what happens here. 5-6 icon pitcher No. So it'll be infield drama. All right, Allen with a hard shot on the infield. Asks if the pitcher is iron. He is not, so it's going to be a comebacker to the mound. And No will handle it. On to Rossello at first, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Dexter Ford steps up with the bases empty and 1 down. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And he is going to ground out to first. And we've got 2 down, nobody on for Ryan Kennedy. He's doubled and struck out so far today. Let's see, and that is going to be a walk. All right, so Kennedy gets a 2-out walk. Steve Kaiser now up. Second baseman for the Dragons is looking for his first hit, although he has reached on an error. Let's see, but he's not going to get it here. He's going to strike out, and that will end the 5th. So good work out of the pen so far for Derek No. All right, we will head to the 6th inning, 5-4 New England. All right, welcome to anyone who is joining us late. The game actually got started a little late. I had some technical difficulties. So we had a big first inning. New England jumped out to a 3-0 lead, but then gave it right back up, and we're down 4-3. And then each team has chipped in a couple of runs since then. Fernando De La Rosa got chased back in the 4th, and D'Angelo Ellis, the starter for Seattle, is still grinding it out. Although he might get taken out at some point this inning, but still going here. He scattered 7 hits with 4 runs. And we got the bottom of the order coming up. 8-9 batters will lead things off. Ronnie Sear steps in. And let's see. So he's actually a switch hitter. So this is the 3-5-6. So he'll bat opposite. He's a semi-utility, but the dot says no. So he will go opposite field and get a leadoff single. So the tying run aboard for Kerry Nakamura. And I think I'm going to use my second manager card, and I'm going to have Nakamura do a sacrifice bunt, or at least attempt to lay one down. So we have this card here, And we'll roll to see what happens. And we get a 1. Hey, he's actually going to get safe at first. And we'll roll a decider die to see if it's considered a single or an error. So is it a single? It is. All right. So he just lays down an absolutely perfect bunt down the third baseline. And no one is able to grab it in time. So there we go. Bunt single for Nakamura, puts runners at first and second, nobody down, and I think that that is going to be all for D'Angelo Ellis. All right, so the Dragons will go to their pen for the first time, and let's see, they've got a couple of good left-handed pitchers that they could bring in to face Infante. Let's see, I think that they will go, they'll go with the stronger, the 2, he'll be facing the top of the order. Ian Atheson will come in. It's a veteran left-hander. He has the star, flash, and control qualities, and as a bonus he'll gain the ace quality for coming in the middle of the inning in relief against this first batter. So here we go, 2 on, nobody out for Manny Infante. He's 2 for 2, has not been retired so far today. 2-2-3 wild, no. Slugger or utility, he is not. So hey, he is going to drive a single into left field, and unfortunately it's not going to be enough to score the run. An active runner on second would have come around to score, but Sear is neutral. So we're going to have the bases loaded for Ramon Cruz. So I forgot to mention at the beginning of the game that you designate 2 batters, one to be hot and one to be cold based on what they did the previous game. So Ramon Cruz was my designated hot batter and Ronnie Sear was my designated cold batter. And I mention that now because I'm going to use another manager strategy card, and it's a manager influence, and so we will go to the right now chart. So that will be my 3rd card. Okay, and so Ian Atheson is going to be cold. We're now in the 6th inning, so there's no more semi-hot or semi-cold. And Cruz will be hot. Alright, here we go. We'll get a 1-5. Is it a cold batter? No. Otherwise, the batter pounces on a pitch for a single through the shortstop. Alright, so there we go. That is going to drive in the tying run. And we've still got the bases full, nobody out. Let's see, and a dangerous righty coming up, and then a lefty coming up right after. So let's see, do they bring in a pinch? Oh, a new pitcher? Yeah, they are going to. The dot says yes. Okay, so that's going to be it for Atheson. Did not get the job done. Gave up 2 singles. So let's see. We want to bring in a right-hander to face. All right, well, let's see. They've got Ruben Romero will come on. So Romero only has the control quality, but once again, he will gain the ace quality against Uraneta for coming in the middle of the inning. All right, so here we go. Bases loaded, nowhere to put Uraneta. Here comes the pitch. Oh man, and he is gonna get Uraneta to pop out to second for a humongous first out, and that result was highlighted in red. So we're gonna go to the experience chart. So St. Clair is an icon, Romero is an icon, so 2 veterans facing off here in an important at bat. Let's see what happens. 4-4. Umpire calls timeout to examine. Discard ball when play resumes. The batter takes ball 4. Base on balls. So St. Clair is going to get credit for an RBI as he gets a bases loaded walk, and New England takes the lead for the first time since the first inning. They're up 6-5. Let's see, Romero looking to get that inning-ending double play. He'll face the righty here, Doug Rossello. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no, the pitcher or the batter does not have a good eye, so that's going to be a strikeout. And we're going to go to the right now chart. So Romero will be hot. Norris will be neutral unless, yeah, I'm going to use my fourth manager strategy card, and this will be the one-on-one pep talk. And that turns a cold player neutral or a neutral player hot. So Norris will go from neutral to hot. So here we go. Hot against hot. Who's going to win out? 3-5. Is it a hot batter? Yes, he is. Fouls off pitches until finding one he likes. Singles into right field. All right. And this is going to score 2 runs. Everybody going on contact. St. Clair will get into third. And we'll have runners at the corners. And suddenly it's 4 runs are in for New England. And Seattle cannot get out of this inning. They're going to go to their third reliever. Let's see, we got a lefty and a switch-hander up. Let's see, so they'll bring on... They'd hate to use up their best pitcher, their closer at this point, but... Well, all right, yeah, they'll bring in Melito Melendez, a fireballing left-handed pitcher. All right, and he'll face Horn. Horn is 1 for 3. Runners at the corners. What's going to happen? Well, 3-5-6. There we go. So they're the same-handed. He'll get Horn to go down swinging, and that will end it, but not before New England gets 4 runs across, and they take the lead. It is now 8-5 New England as we head into the bottom of the 6th. All right, so if you're a fan of high-scoring games, we definitely got one going here. Let's see. I'm gonna bring in a new pitcher because Derek No would be all out of gas at this point, as he's pitched in 2 innings. So I'll bring in Tad Madlock. Madlock has been one of my most reliable relievers, and it's funny because he only has the control quality. He is a veteran though, and just seems to get the job done. So, and so now he's coming in to start the inning, so he will not gain that ace bonus. All right, so we'll face Gavin Fontenot. The younger brother has doubled, flown out and ground out. And he is going to lead off the inning by striking out. And that result was highlighted in blue, so we'll go to the right now chart. Mitchell Avail will be neutral as he flew out, and Madlock will be hot. 4-5. Is it a cold batter? No, he's neutral. So he will just ground out to first instead of striking out. So 2 down. Kurt Swarnge comes up now. Swarnge has struck out twice and singled. And so unfortunately that's going to be a 2-out walk. Oh, you hate to see that happen. All right, so Aceves will come up now. Aceves 2 for 2 with a single and a double and a walk. 3, 4, 5. Does he have the good? No. So he is gonna strike out to end the inning. So we'll head to the 7th, and it is 8-5 New England. And let's see. That result was in blue, so we would go to the right now chart. Oh, and actually, I think they will let that pitcher stay in because so Ronnie Sear, he singled his last bat, so normally he would be hot, but because he's the designated cold batter, he will be cold. Anytime you start an inning on the right now chart, the pitcher is always considered neutral. All right, so let's see, 3-5. Is it a hot batter? Well, unfortunately, no. So he'll fly out to left field. And that'll bring up Nakamura. I think they'll let Melendez go for a little bit here. They've already burned 2 relievers. 146. Well, and especially for that, because he gets a flash result. Melendez has double flash. So that means that Nakamura is going to strike out, and Manny Infante will also go down swinging. So a quick 7th. It's time to stretch here in Seattle. It is 8-5 New England. All right. Just checking on some comments here. Mark, thanks for the comment about the noise. I think that's what it was. Is I accidentally had two different microphones picking up my audio, and I think it was just causing like a little light feedback, perhaps. So, okay, so here we are. Bottom of the 7th. I'm gonna bring in another reliever. I will bring in Ross Nutter. And he's going to start out facing the Elder Fontenot. Let's see, so Ross Nutter comes in. So once again, starting an inning, relievers do not gain the quality, the ace quality bonus. Let's see, so Gus Fontenot has walked, singled, and ground out so far. And he is going to fly out to center field to start the inning, and we will go to the chemistry chart. So pitching team is harmonious, batting team neutral. Does the batting team have harmony? They do not, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Alright, so drive into the outfield, 2-3, center fielder Iron. No, that's our Gold Glove center fielder Cruz, so he will easily track this down for an F8. So 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Dexter Ford. Ford has singled, struck out, and ground out so far. And he's going to strike out again. So 1, 2, 3 go the Dragons in the 7th. We'll head to the 8th inning. It is 8-5 New England. All right. Thank you again, everyone who is joining me tonight. I apologize for the delay in the game starting. Had some technical difficulties in connecting between my program and YouTube, but we are up and running now, and the game's taken a little longer to play because there's been a lot of offense. See, both teams have combined for 20 hits and 13 runs, so a couple of big innings. Seattle had a 4-run bottom of the 1st, and New England had a 4-run top of the 6th. And let's see, so we're back to the Cruz is going to lead things off. And we will have a new pitcher for Seattle. This will be their 4th reliever of the night. They're going to bring in 2nd-year pitcher Will Schnetzner. Where is Mr. Will? There he is. Okay. All right, Will Schnetzer. He's a semi-workman, flash, and semi-control. Right-handed pitcher, facing off against a right-handed batter in Ramon Cruz. Let's see, Wild, no, the batter is not eager, so he will ground out to second base. Start the 8th inning. Santos Urineta. Urineta's got a single tonight and not much else. But hold on. Triple ones, the pitcher is not an ace. The batter is definitely not a scrapper. So Urineta is going to connect and just obliterate a shot to straightaway to left field. And that'll extend the lead back up to a 4-run lead, or for the first time, a 4-run lead for New England. And it is 9-5 for the Minutemen. Let's see. So nobody, or 1 out. Base is empty now for Mike St. Clair. Let's see. 1-4-4. The pitcher does have flash. And this is another result with the glasses, but the 1-4-4, it's only for questionable or lenient umpires that they might change the call. So that'll go down as a backwards K. So 2 outs now for Doug Rossello. Rossello has homered and struck out a couple times tonight. And this time he will just bounce 1 to third, and that will and the top of the 8th, but New England adds one more run on a solo shot from Santos Uraneta. And it is 9-5 as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. So that means that my closer, Logan Mackel, will start to get warmed up to potentially come in for some 9th inning work. But for now, I think we're going to stay with Ross Nutter. And I will also get, let's see, I'll get my regular setup man, Randy Corcoran, warmed up in the pen, assuming I can grab his card. There we go. Okay. All right, so here we go. Ryan Kennedy will lead things off for Seattle. Struggler, no. Patient, no. So he's actually going to strike out. That's how we start the bottom of the 8th. Steve Kaiser, the second baseman for the Dragons, now up. He's looking for his first hit. And he's not going to get it here, as he'll just hit a comebacker to the mound. Nutter grabs it, on to Rossello at first, and there's 2 outs. We'll go back to the top of the order. Gavin Fontenot has doubled. He doubled back in the first inning, and then has flown out, ground out, and struck out. Oh, well, he's going to draw a 2-out walk here. All right, so 1 on, 2 down for Mitch LaVale, center fielder for the Dragons, is looking for his first hit of the game. Oh, and he's not going to get it there. He gets a pitch to hit, but just doesn't have enough power, and he will fly out to left field. And that will end the 8th inning. We'll head to the top of the 9th. It is 9-5 New England. Okay, so let's see. I think that Seattle is going to go with the best pitcher that they have left here to keep it a 4-run game. That'll be Rex Dooley. He'll replace Schnetzner. All right, so Dooley will face switch hitting Justin Norse, Solomon Horn, and then Ronnie Sear. Let's see, so Norse is 2 for 4 with a couple of singles. 5.56. Let's see, Ace, he is not. Sadsack, no. So Norse is going to lead off with a double. So, hey, maybe no need for my closer tonight. Actually, I will get Sean Gray is going to be ready to go next inning. Let's see, so Solomon Horn now up, runner in scoring position. And he's going to get a shot into the outfield. We'll go to the outfield drama chart. 2-6 is the center fielder Stoic. No, he's not, so that'll be an F8. So 1 down, still a runner in scoring position for Ronnie Sear. Our switch hitting third baseman has struck out a couple times and singled. And see, 1-2-6, that's fresh. He's going to line out to second base. Oh, and with a runner at that base, you roll the decider die to see if he gets doubled off. So does he get doubled off? Oh, he does. So Sear lines out to Kaiser, and then Kaiser is able to get back to the bag and tag out Norris before Norris is able to scramble back to the bag. So a boom, boom, double play, unassisted by the second baseman. So it'll stay a 4-run game. All right, so I'm going to go to the pen. I'm going to bring in Sean Gray, as it's a 4-run game at this point, so I don't need my closer, at least not yet. I guess if somebody gets on, he will begin to get warmed up again. All right, so Sean Gray comes on. He will face the heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Kurt Swarm to lead things off. He's done a little bit of everything. He struck out twice, singled, and walked. Let's see, a star, no. Sad sack, utility or patient, no. So he's going to get a single to lead things off. And we're going to go to the experience charts. So Gray is an icon pitcher. Aceves is a neutral batter. 1-6, icon pitcher, yes. Fool's batter into swinging an inside pitch. Ground out to short. All right, and with a lead die of 1, that means it's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. All right, so that erases the leadoff single. So 2 down. This could be it. Gus Fontenot comes up. Fontenot has walked and singled today. And he is just going to ground out to first. Rosello grabs it, says, I got it myself. And that'll end the game. All right, so there we go. Let's go and check out our Bitty Beer post-game report. All right, so your final from Seattle is 9-5. The winning pitcher, let's see, when did they take the lead in the 6th? So I think that's going to be Derek. No, when did Madlock finish pitching? Or start pitching? Let's see. So De La Rosa pitched into the 4th. And No finished it and pitched the 5th. Madlock pitched the 6th inning. All right, so Madlock will get the win. And I think that actually might be his first win of the season. And then the loss is going to go to... Oh, actually, let me see. Who gave up that last run? Oh, yeah, so the loss is going to go to the starter, Ellis. All right, and then there'll be no save, no hold. So, all right, and our MVP of the game. Let's see. I think I might have to give it to my bullpen for doing a lot of work, because De La Rosa only pitched 3 2/3 inning. And then everyone came in. Let's see, my relievers came in and gave up 1 hit, and it wasn't until the 9th inning. So fantastic work by the bullpen. And they will be our game MVP of the night. Let's see. I see the... Oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm just checking out the comments here about who should get the win. And yeah, Noe pitched in the 5th inning, and it was the top of the 6th that New England took the lead, and then Madlock came in to pitch the bottom of the 6th. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. So No gets the win. So Madlock will still be looking for his first win of the season. Let's take a look at our updated stats. So with that win, that's our 60th win of the season. We'll go to 60-37. We got a nice little 3-game win streak going on. We'll look at our batting leaders. Ramon Cruz still batting over 340, 341 now. That home run from Uraneta was his 16th of the season. And let's see, Manny Infante, that was his 5th homer of the season. All right, so our updated pitching stats. So De La Rosa does not get the win, but he doesn't get the loss. His ERA goes up to 4.55. Unfortunately, he's still striking out over twice as many as he's walked. 114 Ks to 49 walks. So, you know, rookie pitcher, he's going to have some really fantastic games and have some not so good games. Derek No picking up the win. He is now 3-2 on the season, and he just has a fantastic ERA of 1.69. With what, 42.67 innings pitched. All right, gotta like that. Yeah, so definitely some good work by my bullpen. Let's see, where's Madlock? Yeah, Madlock, he's got a 2.83 ERA. Just done a lot of good work for me. Almost 48 innings pitched. So there we go. All right, guys. So thank you again to everyone who tuned in. Apologies again for the late start and the technology woes, but live, you know, live entertainment, sometimes those things happen. And so appreciate you guys sticking with me. And so there we go. Let me just make sure there's no other questions that I missed in the comment section? I don't think so. All right. Well, hey guys, that is all for now. I will try to get back on with my next game, maybe Wednesday night or Thursday night. But you can check out my my Facebook page. Just look for After Further Review on Facebook, and I will post an update there when the next game is going to take place. So, all right. Well, that's all for now, guys. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.